So on Sunday, when you weren't playing the first series, were you just chomping at the bit to get out there and show what you could do from then on after that first series?
Nah, I was just doing my role, just staying locked in, just seeing what they was doing and special teams.
So then, who comes over and tells you, hey, you're gonna go to the next series?
Coach, he just tapped me. He was like, go ahead, go in.
Coach Gray.
Yeah.
So how'd you think you did?
Okay. Yeah, not too good. I mean, we won, so that was the best thing, but I did all right.
So how much do you, like when you're out there on Sunday, how much did you know?
Most of it, I would say. Yeah, most of it.
How'd you get up to speed so quick?
Just stand after, asking questions, stand in my playbook.
What's the biggest thing at your position to learn? Is it just the terminology of what the coverages are called, or because everyone runs the same stuff, right, throughout the league? So what's the biggest thing for you to learn when you come in?
Yeah, that's what I would say, terminology, because everywhere it just means something different. So it's like, the color red, it means red, but then with someone else, they be like, oh, well, blue mean red. So it's just like, oh, I got to put that in my head and not do something that I did before on previous teams that means the same thing, but it's just not the same.
So once you learn that blue means red and you've got that down, is it just like you're playing quarters or you're playing, man or whatever, like the same that you've always played anywhere else, or is there differences there too?
Nah, everywhere plays literally different. Like where I've been, like some cover threes mean cover three, some cover threes don't mean technically a cover three. So everywhere is different. So you got to know the terminology, and then you got to know alignments, how many people to your side. Everything changes everything. Emotion could change the whole defense or anything. So you just got to learn all of that.
On the play where Fields is scrambling, you're obviously pursuing, and you see him slide, or you're like, oh, shoot, now you can't. I don't know how you stop yourself from hitting a quarterback when he slides.
Yeah, I don't know either. Because I know it's 3rd and 10. He already has 6, and he's running at me. So I'm like, he's a running quarterback. Does he try to make me miss and get the rest of the yards, or does he slide? So I don't know. I didn't know how to attack it. So I just went, and I kind of felt like he gave me a little shoulder. So I was like, oh, he's about to try to make a move. And as soon as I kind of went, he slid. And when he got up, I just grabbed him. Like, even after the play, I know there was flags going on. They threw a couple flags. And I went up to him, and I told him, I was like, look, I ain't a dirty player. I didn't mean to do that. And he was like, nah, I kind of did it a little late. So we kind of chopped it up and just talked about it, because I was like, I wouldn't want to do that, on a quarterback slide. But I'm like, you're a running quarterback, so I didn't know how you was going to do it. He was like, yeah, I was trying to get another yard and then slide. So we kind of talked it out.
Knowing how this league is, my guess is you probably got fined for it too, didn't you?
Actually, I didn't. Well, so far, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They might see, saying something now.
You would know now.
Okay.
Yeah, they send those out on like Wednesday.
Let me knock on wood, just in case something comes.
You haven't heard from now by now?
Yeah. But as of right now, I haven't. So hopefully it stays like that.
I know you guys are great athletes, but it does seem unfair to be a defender, what they ask of you guys to do, right?
Yeah.
In that regard?
Because if later on in the game, it's kind of the same thing, and he's scrambling, and he gets past the line of scrimmage, and I run to him, and he's like running down the sideline. And I'm like, should I hit him now, or like, should I? So because of the first call, I kind of like eased up, and I just kind of like just pushed him out of bounds instead of giving him a hit, because I didn't want to get back into the same call that was happening the first time. So it kind of messes you up, because certain quarterbacks going to slide. So when you get close, all right, he's going to slide. He's going to slide. And then you got some quarterbacks you like, depends. You got Lamar, he might give you a move and go. Then you got Justin Fields, he might give you a move and go. So you just got to, I really don't know how to do it to judge it. You just got to keep going until you can't. And then if you can kind of hold yourself up, then, because what if I went up there and then I go to tense up and then he gives me a move and he keep going, then it's like, oh, you should have hit him. So I don't know. I'll just attack it at 100 miles per hour, and then whatever happens, I guess, I have to live with it.
So what's this guy do this week? He's got a history of running the ball too.
Oh, Heineken?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a good runner. He moves the pocket. He runs if he can, if it's open. So I will go into the game with the same mindset. If he runs at me, go. And if he slides early, then I ease up. If not, I mean, I don't want to tell myself don't, you know, and then he keeps running, and I'll look bad. So I don't know.
Do your coaches have any advice for you for kind of how to handle that? Or, I mean, I think everybody understands it's a tough situation to be in.
Yeah, it is. They'll just be like, man, if he does it early enough, lay off. But if he's like running and y'all like a yard away, it's kind of hard to stop your body from going full speed, you know? That's all they really say. And coach just told me, like, the best thing you did was you didn't hit him in his helmet. You kind of got him in the shoulders. So he's like, that's a good thing as well.
That's probably why you didn't get fined.
Probably.
You faced McLaurin before during your days in Philly. What's the challenge there?
He's a good receiver, for sure. Just got to get some guys in the quarterback face, make a lot of throws tough, and stay in front of him.